Welcome to the XR Access Symposium, a place where leaders come together to solve the most pressing problems in extended reality accessibility.
Our goal in the end is to make XR, which is virtual, augmented, and mixed reality, collectively extended reality, or XR. We want to make XR accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities. And in order to do that, there's a lot of people that need to be brought in to solve that problem.
Organizations from across the US, Canada, and Europe were here, including people from companies like Meta and Yahoo, as well as universities. For instance, Gallaudet University has developed a game called ASL Champ, where a user can learn introductory American Sign Language from a fluent signing avatar.
It's really important for us to bring this work to XR Access to sort of highlight the ways in which sign language might best be represented or integrated into XR devices and XR experiences. So we're working on two sides of that, which are both representing sign language via avatars and generated signing in a virtual space, but also pioneering the sign recognition so that the user themselves can sign and have those signs recognized by the device.
Other researchers from the University of Central Florida are working on making VR accessible to people who can't use their hands or turn their necks.
I've been doing some research on locomotion and accessibility in virtual reality space and how certain systems, specifically in Unity, can facilitate motion for people who have motor disabilities.
We had a little feedback session with two individual participants. One of them had muscular dystrophy and the other had cerebral palsy. And we tested it with them, and they had never used VR before because there's no tools for them to be able to use it. And they used the toolkit with a little mock study that we presented. And they loved it. They said that it was their first experience with virtual reality.
Meanwhile, Cornell University researchers and students are exploring using AI in assisting blind and low vision people using extended reality.
We have been working on this excellent AI agent that can basically have information about the entire environment, just to put it in a more simple way, and then it can serve as a guide for the users to understand where are they located inside the environment and then understand things around them.
We find ourselves very frequently in this terrible cycle where disabled people can't use software or hardware, and they can't create for it because those technologies aren't accessible. And so they're not seen as users. People assume they must not be interested, or the technology can't possibly work for them. And by bringing together those disabled people with all of these folks that are involved with this technology, it destroys that falsehood.
To learn more about the 2025 XR Access Symposium, visit xraccess.org.